just wasn't for me at this point, but I'm pretty happy with the stuff I did pick up. I think I paid 86 bucks total. I think there's quite a bit of room left in that. So real quick, let me show you what I did pick up. Here's an Apple keyboard. I bought this actually for myself for $5. I could really use this with my Mac. $5 is a pretty smoking deal actually. This was purchased at Goodwill for $2.99. So that's just there was a lot of stuff that had like old Goodwill tags on it. So that was kind of one of the reasons I thought that maybe he was a reseller. But I was happy to pay $5 for this because that's a good deal. Paid $5 for this binder full of Yokai watch medallions. Don't know if there's anything super rare in here. I did see a gold one right there. I think asking prices currently on this one are between like 20 and 30 bucks. So possibly with all these and with the binder, maybe it'll get close to that or a little more. I definitely think this was a good deal at $5. This is some sort of like CD or DVD set. I don't really know what it is. I just thought it looked interesting. And it was $5. It says a Silk Road Journey, Pearl S. Buck, The Good Earth with music from the Silk Road. So yeah, I gotta kind of look into this. It's probably not worth a whole lot, but has a nice hardback look in there, and there's the disc right there. So we'll see on that one. I did pick up a.
You're never responsible for unauthorized purchases on your Discover card.
Here's
Yo, I've been watching this dude.
Head right.
Cards.
I've been watching this dude, motherfucking, go to yard sales and just be racking up on shit, and then motherfucking reselling that shit online for like hella money. Buy some shit for like $5, sell that shit for like $40. I need to figure that shit out. It's goddamn come up. What the hell? Yo, Crown Voice, what up? Going through some emails and messages real quick. Yeah, we got a lot of good shit going on right now. Um, I can't find this. I thought I took a screenshot of this email I got. I guess I didn't. Yo. So, hold on, let me send somebody the link to this shit real quick. So I got invited to be, shit. I got invited to be a jury or a judge for the Scholastic High School Art Contest. You know, this is the second time I've been able to do that. So I think it was in 2020, 2019. I think it was probably 2020. They asked me to be on their judging panel back then, but this was before. No, it had to be 2019 because this was before COVID, yo. Because we were actually at the museum, and they had the whole slideshow and everything presented at the like in like the office area of the museum, and we had snacks and drinks, and that shit was cool as shit, yo. And so we met in person the first time, but this time they sent me an email a couple of weeks ago asking if I wanted to be a juror again, Bozy, what a dozy. And I was like, hell yeah, I wouldn't mind, being a judge for the kids, you know what I'm saying? And so it was last night from 6 to 8 o'clock, but it was virtual this time because everybody's scared of fucking COVID. So we couldn't actually like meet up at the museum like we did last time, but it was still pretty cool. Like, we did, painting. We did painting, digital art, um, video, and graphic design. And so, like, the painting section was like 57 entries, and we had to narrow that shit down to 8. And the digital art was about the same. It was like 40 or 50 something entries. We had to narrow that shit down to 6. And then the other two categories, like the graphic design, only had 3 entries, and the video, animation, only had like 2 entries in it. And so those are pretty easy to judge. But like the painting category, yo, some of the kids got talent in high school. Like, yo, the one we picked for the fucking for the gold key prize. But that shit been too good, bro. I swear that painting been too good. I wonder if he had uh somebody he know help him on that shit. Help her or they or them or whatever. But it was for a high school student, man, that shit was good as hell. I mean, real good, yo. And then there was some really good digital art. It was a really tough decision on everything though, man. It was fun though, like I say. So we had to, like I say, to eliminate, 49 kids just to select the best 8. That shit crazy. And then for the kids who was like, because how we do that shit, we do a quick run through to even see if it's like we're gonna like even really judge anything. So the first time we run through is 3 judges, and you got to have a 2 no vote or a 2 yes vote for it to sink or pass. And so you run through them like no, no, yes, that's good, no, that's good, no, no, yes, yes, no. And then we broke that shit so the 57 entries dropped down to like 25 entries. Then we just kept narrowing that shit down until we had our top 8. And then out of the 8, you got to break that down into 4, Because you'll get 4 people with honorable mentions. Out of the top 8, 4 get honorable mentions. And then you got 4 left, and 2 of them will get a silver key. Oh no, 3 of them will get a silver key, and then 1 person to get the gold key in the painting section. But the visual arts, I think 2 people. For the digital arts, I think 2 people got gold keys. But yeah, there's one really good painting in there. I was really impressed. So we did that yesterday evening. Oh, last night. Well, yesterday was my girl's birthday too, man. We had some company come over, man. We grilled out, had like uh, burgers and kielbasa and fucking. We had the little fire pit, made some goddamn s'mores and shit. Had ass fucking drinks, motherfucking. We was snacking. Had like chips and salsa and ass of motherfucking smoke, wine, cake. Yo, word, yo, happy early birthday, bro. How you gonna be, man? A lot of motherfucking y'all raggedy ass Capricorns up in this shit, man. Raggedy ass. Got down. So yeah, yesterday. Ooh, you grown. You ain't been a kid for a long time. This motherfucker grown as fuck, yo. You get that age, that's when you say I'm a grown ass man. Motherfucker, who fuck you talking to, bitch? Grown ass man. Talk to me like that, nigga. He grown. You are an adult. Man, so I'll be 46. That's what's up, though. That's what's up. Aging like fine wine. This shit gotta get better with time. You know what I'm saying? I'll be 41 this year. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to age like fine wine, baby. Age like fine wine. You know? Once I get over that 45, bitch, I'm a grown ass fuck. Who the fuck you, man, nigga? Look, bruh, I'm a grown ass motherfucking man, bro. Don't talk to me like that. I ain't your fucking kids. I've been here for 46 years, nigga. I done seen it all, bruh. Talk to me like that. Grown shit. I ain't been 20 in over 20 years, nigga. I ain't no fucking child. Play with me. That's the only thing about looking kind of young, though. Motherfuckers still try to test me like I'm a young buck. Bitch, I'm old as you is, motherfucker. Who the fuck you think you talking to, bitch? Grown ass man, nigga. Oh, I thought you were like 29 or something. No, motherfucker. Me and you the same age, bro. And if I was 29, I still won't let you talk to me like that. Hell wrong with you. Yo, my girlfriend young as shit, yo. Yo, yesterday was her birthday. She just turned 25. And then when I be meeting her friends and people, they be thinking I'm just a little bit older than her. Like, oh, he like 29 or something. I'm like, nah. Hell no, I ain't 29. Then they realize, like, oh shit, that nigga kind of old. But hey, man, you only as old as you feel. You know what I'm saying? Only as old as you feel, bro. A young woman keep you young. Trust me. Motherfucker stress me out. I ain't gonna start getting gray soon. know what I'm saying? You got great hair, man? Send me a picture. I want to see what this motherfucker look like at 46. Send me a picture. You got gray, you all gray, going bald, you thinning on top. Don't lie. I mean, that shit happened. I'm gonna go gray and start thinning on top. See? I got gray, but I ain't thinning though, nigga. My shit full. Oh, I already know, man. Hey, man. Oh, we got the little box coming in. Hey, my body don't work like it used to. Trust me, I already know. Well, the goddamn body don't work like it used to, bro. You struggling, man. Yeah, your boy being there struggling, bro. A lot of love. So all we trying to do is just maintain, stay in shape, man. Try to eat some healthy shit. Drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water, man. Try not to stress. So I did the Scholastic thing, and yo, it's some crazy shit, right? When you drink a lot of water, that shit. I seen this one post before, and I know I'm not gonna say it exactly how it was written, but it made sense. It's like when I was a kid, I thought coffee was an adult drink, and then as a young man, I thought alcohol was an adult drink. But now, as an adult, I realize water is the ultimate adult drink of all. Like, yo, when you start drinking water, yo, shit changed, bro. For the better. I still like sugary shit, man. I have some coffee every once in a while and some like. I don't really drink a lot of different kind of sodas. My main soda is ginger ale, yo. I'll drink ginger ale, and that's mostly it. And I try not to drink that shit so much. I like fruit smoothies and shit, but yeah, as long as you keep that a couple bottles of water a day, I can't drink all that water. Motherfucker, you sat at the bar last night and had 5 beers in 2 hours. You drank 5 beers in 2 hours, and you telling me you can't drink 2 bottles of water in 18 hours? How you drink 5 beers in 2 hours, but can't drink 2 bottles of water in 18 hours? It don't add up, man. That shit don't add up, bro. So the other day, I finally got my patent, my real official patent for that. So I filed for my patent, and it was pending. My patent was pending, which means I could still have my product produced, which I did, and still sell it, which I did. I couldn't lease the rights or sell the rights to anyone else because my patent was pending. But now it went through all the checks and all the qualifications and everything, and my patent is actually a legit United States patent. I have my own patent number, and now I can lease or sell my patent as I want to. And so that was a major move, yo. And honestly, yo, I don't know if y'all remember I told y'all, like, I had to pay some extra shit, like a couple extra bucks. But after, like, I initially went through the whole process of getting the patent, yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, like, it was like almost $2,000 for all that shit. I thought that was it. I thought it was it. Okay, yo. Okay, we got everything processed. Okay, your patent is pending. We'll let you know if it actually passes all the paperwork and loopholes and shit. All right, cool. And then they started sending me emails like, oh, you gotta pay your balance. I'm like, bro, I gave y'all like $2,000. Pay a balance on what? It's a little small product, a little simple patent, like. And then they're still like, oh, nah, you always like almost $600 more. It was like $570 something or some shit. I'm like, but why? There's like, oh, cause now it's like, I don't know, man. I actually called the company and talked to the dude for like 15 minutes. He explained it to me and it made sense. It's just like there's a two-step process. The $2,000 initially got everything started, and then it got up to this point, and now where it starts to go through like the United States patent office and all this other shit, they gotta charge their own different fees and all that shit. So I was like, fuck. So it really cost me like $2,500 to get the fucking patent. But I got that bitch though, and it's mine. And now my bad, bro. Hey, tell him he need to drink more water, please. You gotta stay hydrated and keep your skin soft and from getting wrinkly. I'm just saying, drinking a bottle of water before you go to sleep actually helps you burn calories at night. Tell him to drink some more water. When you go to the grocery store, you need to pick up a 24 case because we getting low. Because we getting low. That's what you need with your breakfast. At least 4 days out the week. You no coffee for breakfast. You eat whatever and some water. And maybe on Tuesdays and Saturdays, you can have coffee with your breakfast. Wrinkly. Wrinkly. Is that a word? You got to utilize that. The Brita. The Brita water filter. I got the office water cooler that holds like the big 5-gallon jug of water. You got to throw it in upside down. I got one of them shits in the basement. I just ain't used that shit in years, yo. Well, I don't know. Our local groceries, they stay with sales of water, like 24 cases of water, 24 bottles of water in a case. They be like 2 for $5. Like shit, I just go get 4 of them bitches, yo. $10. I got hella fucking water. But then at the same time, like you say, the big 1 gallon, you ain't always got to recycle all these fucking. That's why I be having fucking dozens of goddamn water bottles everywhere. Just like, that's the only thing I hate about it. There's always plastic everywhere. But you get the big ass water cooler, plug that bitch in, keep that shit cold on tap, just fill your cup up, grab and go. I like it. So yeah, we did the Scholastic art contest judging. We got the goddamn we got the official patent in the mail for the Prince brush holder. And then I just got invited to from P&G Mahopany Black History event. Um, we're preparing for Black History Month 2022, and we want to help the community mobilize and support black businesses in Northeast Pennsylvania. We have over 2,000 full-time employees and contractors that work out at our site in Mahopany, PA, and we're looking to support your business by raffling off gift baskets with various items from black-owned businesses. Our ask is to see if we can purchase an item from you, from your business, for our gift basket or showcase some of your work on our site during the month. With that, we would like to share any business cards, trinkets, or giveaways you can provide to continue to spread the word about your business to our employees. If this is something we can work out, please let us know by responding to this email. So, yeah, African Ancestry Leadership Network, AALN. It's just pretty dope. So, I don't, oh, I know how. So, I think this is a Black Scranton connection that we have, and which is dope because my organization is always putting on. And so yeah, they reached out to me and they want some of my art to be in their gift baskets, which is pretty dope. And they say they'll even purchase it from me. So I hit them up, I emailed them back, and they emailed me back. Fantastic. Can we set up a time to talk through ideas and what makes sense to support you, but also educate our site and encourage them to mobilize to support the AA community? I'm free after 4 p.m. today or after 3 p.m. Thursday and Friday. So I'll call him after 4 p.m. today. I'll email him back in a little while. So set up that meeting to have a conversation to see what would make sense for a gift basket and how I can get it to him and all of that, and then I sold 2 more brush holders today. So I had to run out to the post office before I came here, before I came up in the studio to go ship out some brush holders. I always love selling the brush holders. And then, oh, my niece been asking me for some custom shoes. So I got just some plain white Pumas. And she wants like Lilo and Stitch. So I'm gonna put like some Stitch on here. Probably add some colors to like the side or the back or something. I don't know. We'll see, but it should be dope. Come up with something. Alright. Just had to share that with my family. Wait a minute. Alright, so I gotta work on this stick for a little bit. But also I feel like I need a snack already. So let's see. I'm really trying to think like what the fuck I can snack on, yo. Oh, I know. I got the perfect snack down there. I don't know about that Schneider. No. The pretzel pieces. Bruh. Man, these shits right here. This is an adult snack. Mm-hmm. Alright. Alright, so what I need to do is I'm gonna get some yellow, some gray, and some red. Alright. Yo. It's the
This office
weirdest
is
thing,
about to
but
get gutted, and the Wallbot team has been tasked with finding every power box and every wire behind the wall. They're not.
I mean, when I'm looking this stuff up, trying to figure out if it was there or not, some of the stuff might pretty high. But I don't know anything about it.
It's just a little bit of work, yeah.
I hate the smell of it.
yo, just watching this guy go to flea markets and shit, and yard sales and buy shit, yo, and then resell that shit. She got me want to do it. The only thing that I seen like some shit like a couple years ago, there's one girl on Instagram was buying like pallets of electronics, yo, from like Walmart or Best Buy or Target or wherever. It's like if they get pallets of damaged goods and the pallet is too damaged, they just sell that shit wholesale or something, yo. And there's a way that you can get into this shit and like buy like damaged or semi-damaged goods from different companies, yo. And the real damage just be the packaging. It's like the box is crushed or some shit. You know, this chick was buying like pallets of fucking MacBooks and iPhones and iPads and Beats headphones and for like a couple of grand, yo. Like $2,000. This bitch had a whole pallet full of goddamn laptops. You can sell each laptop for $1,000. You got motherfucking 40 of them motherfuckers, yo. I was like, what the fuck? Let me see if I can find this shit, yo. Fuck. Yo, this shit called pallet flipping. Battery backup. Yo, motherfuckers be buying whole fucking pallets of shit, bro.
Look at this, OP700405, right? Look what that is, OP005, look at that.
Bouncy house.
You feel me? So I'm giving y'all to the end of the week. What?
What is that shit?
I'm gonna check. Good morning. You guys ever heard of pallet flipping? You could get cool merchandise like this from any department store or anywhere in the U.S. Flip it and make your own money. I could give you the tools how. Link.
Motherfucker got Samsung speakers.
Shit, I got all the soundboards.
Soundboard.
Samsung. Vizio.
Damn. All the sound bars, surround sound systems. Goddamn.
Pianos. Gaming chairs. More sound bars. Gaming keyboards. These soundboards. Shit, that's studio speakers. Smart keyboard studio for the studio. All type of studio equipment, man. Get at me.
Yeah, it's
Not
crazy.
right now, not next. Need M's all on my checks. Don't worry about who I text. Just know it ain't my ex. Alright guys, so the pallet boxing has been done.
I be thinking I gotta get up in that shit, man. Yo, Walmart. Hello? My local Walmart? Y'all got some pallets y'all trying to offhand real quick, man, at a wholesale price? You do? I'll be right down. This motherfucker has sound bars and goddamn. That message just repeated itself? How did that happen? And keyboards and studio equipment and mixers and all this shit in there. I wonder how much you paid for all that shit. Like I said, a couple grand. And then you got like $40,000 worth of shit, bro. At least. That's all them sound bars. Like them sound bars, man, them shits be like on the low end, maybe $120 on sale. On a high end, man, them sound bars be like $500, $400, some of them shits, yo. So if you can sell each one of them sound bars for like $1, them keyboards for like a couple bucks, man, you got like 10 grand in it, off of 2 grand. I come up $8,000. You ain't gotta do shit, man. Just take pictures of that shit and post it on different market sites on Facebook and Etsy and all kind of shit. I swear that shit like to come up, man. All right. So I'm actually going to add a little bit of color to this stick. This probably won't be the best stream because I don't know. It's weird how I gotta hold this thing and it's all circular and stuff. So.
Thank you. If you're interested in that, you can go and go with 85? Okay, thank you.
Well, let's see how this shit works out.
Good, how are you? What's going on with you today? Just see if I can find anything I can't live without. Sounds about right. Okay. Yep, first everyone. That's a discount copy. Oh, man, 92 of one. Right. 42 of that gray.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's a neat one.
I don't like slamming many bucks.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. But certain ones, though,
Oh, sure.
just,
Yeah.
yeah, and people we got.
Yeah, right.
Well, I had that with when you have to do that. That was kind of important to slap.
Right.
This is weird because you can't really see what the fuck I'm doing, yo. Can't really see what I'm doing. You and your crew will get ruined if you step into my hood. Best believe that I'm really up to no good. Better watch what you're doing before your whole crew get ruined. You step up in my hood.
Alright. Thanks, sir.
You know I'm up to no good. Watch what the fuck you're doing.
They're cool. Did you have it printed?
Before you and your crew get ruined.
Okay. Right on.
They get miscellaneous and they start out with the hard sci-fi and stuff and then they
Oh, okay.
these like original ones.
Huh.
And they got set up to shoot the show for the second movie.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Do you have any GPK or anything? Pepper Split Kids? Like, or, no?
I usually bring them, last 2 times I brought them, they just sat.
Really? Oh, that's crazy.
So I was only trying to get so many cards out.
Right.
The Garbage Pail Kids were this shit, yo. I used to love getting those in the gum packs of gum and shit.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Alright, I'm gonna get you locks and go in here. There you go, sir. Appreciate you. Everyone look at the Star Wars one more time? You can look at the Star Wars one more time? Thank you, sir.
Plus Hulu and ESPN Plus now bundled together. The greatest stories and characters and tons of shows and movies and exclusive sports. Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus. Get the Disney bundle today.
Okay, Disney.
Yeah, you're looking at all of us. 300 to 40. You want for 265, 270? It's all yours. They're selling up to 300.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be the top guy. I'm going to charge out too. Hey, I want you to come back.
Yeah.
So,
I'll do 265. Cool. What's your store?
I'm sorry?
What's your store?
I don't have a store.
Oh, okay, you just do it yourself.
Traveling the food.
Cool.
We've been in so many shows, the sure it's been insane. Like I said, I don't do this every time.
Sure.
Every time I do this, everybody goes, oh, I don't get there.
Right. No, I appreciate it, man. Yeah. I'm cool with that. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Feel free to look through any of that. I tried to inventory it, but
Sure.
I couldn't make heads or tails out of it.
A lot of stuff's like that.
If
It's like,
you want to take rubber bands off, look inside. A lot of them are bag and board or bag where I tried to keep all the tokens and
Okay.
bound together. So
okay. Thank you.
all that old stuff.
$30 for everything here?
Yeah. Make sure that you got this one, this one, this one, Whoa. No. Yeah, $30.
With that one too.
And that one.
Deal. Can't pass that up.
I mean, when I'm looking this stuff up, trying to figure out if it was there or not, some of the stuff pretty high. But I don't know anything about it.
It's just a little bit of work, yeah.
I would hate to sell them to somebody come back and go, we did a little piece.
I'll take that gamble. 20, 25, 30. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. I'm gonna leave it there and keep looking around
I'll
for a
sit
second.
back here.
Okay, thank you. All right, I think I'm set. Thank you so much.
I found you a box.
Oh, appreciate it.
All fit, but not quite.
Good enough. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Do you have any room at all on that one? Maybe like 80?
We'll just say 90. How about we split it at 85?
Deal. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
Yo, what up, Puff? Yeah, little vacay, you know what I'm saying? Little holiday time, little goddamn days off. You know.
First time I've ever been, it was definitely heavier on the comics, not quite as heavy.
I'm trying to rest up for Black History Month.
I'm more of a toy guy, but I do have an appreciation for comics as well, so I did enjoy it. I'm excited about the stuff I was able to find. From what I understand, they have shows several times a year in Indiana and Michigan, so I'll link their website.
Little time off.
You can check them out in the future, but I do recommend it. It was a lot of fun. I spent a lot more time there than what I showed, just admiring decades and decades worth of cool comic books. But I mean, let's be honest, you can't go into a place like that with a classic reseller mindset because you're gonna leave empty-handed. So I went there with the intention of maybe finding stuff for my own collection, maybe find stuff to invest in for the future, and to possibly get lucky on something that someone didn't want to deal with. And all three of those things actually happened, so I'm pretty excited about it. But real quick, let me just show you everything I picked up. I'll explain why I picked it up. And
Yeah, I'll be on this evening.
so here's the haul right here.
No, I do, man. On days off, man, it'd be an all-day thing.
And I think I'm going
Take a little break, go play some video games, and get some food, and come back in the studio.
Spock watch. Just thought it was cool. It was $15, which I assumed was pretty close to retail on it, but just kind of wanted to get the ball rolling, get some money going, kind of loosen up my wall a little bit. From that same fella, picked up this Ewoks #1. Not a gradable copy, but not in bad shape by any means. Has a really nice cover on it. Pages aren't exactly white or anything, but it was $8, and that's still a really good deal on this book. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now these two comics here are for my personal collection. This is a run of comics that I actually have an interest in collecting. It's the volume 1 from Mirage Studios of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 1980s. I got book 9 and book 15. They were both marked at 100 apiece. They're both rated 9.0. I ended up getting number 15 for $90 and number 9 for $85. Pretty close to retail, but like I said, these are my personal collection, so I was
That's what's up, bro.
excited to find them. Probably in the future, I'm going to look for raw, nice examples of the rest of the comics from this run, or else it'll just get way too expensive. But it's just stuff that I've had an eye out for a while, and I was excited to finally find some. And then we have Star Wars #2, another book that was kind of on my radar. First appearance of Chewbacca and Han Solo, as well as Obi-Wan Kenobi, who does have a standalone show coming to Disney Plus next year. So that's kind of why I've been looking out for this book. Graded 9.2, it's currently every bit of a $300 comic, which is what they had it priced at. Totally fair price. But he did give it to me for $265, which I was happy to pay. Anything under retail, I was going to grab it, so that's perfect. Anything higher than a 9.2 seems to escalate quite a bit on the value. And there's other variants, like 35-cent variants that are actually more valuable also. But I'm happy with the then I point to, I'm going to hold on to it for a while and see what happens. I've never been much of a comic book investor, and this may lead to nothing. I may actually lose money on it, who knows? But I was happy to try it out and kind of see what happens. Like I said, no intention of selling this right now, but we'll see what the future holds. And then we have this stack of weird old strategy games. I've bought stuff like this before. He had these priced at $10 a piece, and I believe there's 8 of them, so that would have been $80. But he mentioned that he tried to inventory them, but I know exactly what he means. These things are super hard to inventory because there's so many little cardboard pieces. So before I was even done looking at them, he dropped the price to $30 for the entire stack, and that was definitely worth the gamble. A lot of times on stuff like this, even if you dive into some of the sold comps, people just basically lay everything out, take a picture, and say, make sure you zoom in on the pictures.
Lucille, where's Lucille?
I've actually gone that route myself before. Turns out fine. If it does happen to be missing a few, they're usually little easy things to replicate, like little pieces of cardboard, so it's not that big of a deal. But like you just have to be honest about it in up front and let people be the judge. So that's probably what I'll end up doing.
You watch too much TV, man.
Turns out that a couple of them are unpunched, so that actually helps the value quite a bit on a few of them. Basically have $3 and change into each one.
You watch too much TV.
And I'll put up some comps.
You talking about wrap some
filter. This has comps
wrap some barbed wire around that shit, man.
Outreach that has comps between $60 and $150. We have Blood Tree Rebellion. It has one comp for 20. It was an auction, but the ones that are listed are quite a bit more. We have Fifth Frontier War. Not a lot listed, but there is one sold comp for $123 on auction. Berserker is probably the least expensive. It looks probably the newest. Has one comp for $20. We have a Zombie Lightning. This one's actually in really good shape. Just the box has some damage on it, but it has comps between $55 and $100. We have Star Force Alpha Centauri. Comps between $35 and $100. And lastly, we have
Now I need some gray.
For $30, this was definitely worth it. I understand exactly what he was saying, that he knew that they were valuable, and he basically didn't want to mess with them. So eventually, these should get quite a bit of this money back. It should help my collecting fee a little bit as far as what I bought for myself, and it reduces the risk of this little investment. So not bad. Not a bad day, like I said. I'll be back, and I'm definitely going to try out more shows like that in the future. All right, so that's all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. Stay healthy. Love ya. Wanna hear that? Cha-ching. And that's all of me. I just don't know why.
I'm buying this crap.
I can use some help showing the world how Liberty Mutual customizes their car insurance. I'm okay.
Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty. Only in theaters December 17th.
What's wrong with it?
No. I mean, morning.
How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Oh, same as always. Wheeling and dealing.
Sounds good.
I don't know if I really have anything. I mean, I was just, did you take it? The bottle? Yeah? Oh, no. Cute.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't think if I've got anything new. I really haven't been through any of the Christmas stuff downstairs or.
Seeing
Oh, look at that. Price as usual.
sounds good.
It's leaving. You touch it, I think you like it, you own it.
Thank you. Seen any toys or records or knives or cameras or anything like that?
No, I got, and I'm sure you're not interested in that, there's a video cam thing down there. There's some, games downstairs in the cabinet by the bar. But they're games, board games kind of thing.
Right.
I really didn't at first glance, I didn't notice anything old.
bit.
You're doing a great job. Keep looking. I am.
If your friends don't dance, then they're no friend of mine. Ain't that the truth?
Everybody's or not. It will be later, but much later. I know, right?
Yeah. Morning, how are you? Good, how are you?
Hey, Froggy, what's your real name?
Anthony. Yeah, hi. Oh, I found a few things here.
Right.
Cat, a bear, some DVDs, and that camera.
$2.
$2.
Sold.
That'll work. There you go, let's do 10. Thank you.
Oh. Do you want me to take you down to the basement and look at board games?
Sure, if you don't mind.
No. Daddy, I'm gonna leave you for a minute. Sawhorses, I sold him for $1. He still owes for them.
Sorry.
I'll be right back.
I'm just gonna lay this down here.
Probably should be there tonight. Right there it is. Yep.
What do you want,
I'd like 20. You know that's 60 all day long. Watch these guys.
Sure. Where are we going? We looking at furniture?
Oh, well, you can take you. This is Anthony,
Hi.
and he does you're on camera. If you could take him down to the basement, I thought there was a cabinet with some games in it.
Yes.
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 He likes old stuff. Is there anything else you can think of along the way?
There's one that's my father's, but yeah. We can go take a
Sure,
look.
awesome, thank you. Hi.
Like I said, there's one that my father made. Maybe he took it with him.
Okay.
And I don't see it. So those are all fair game.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show it to you though. This is the one that
Oh, that's awesome.
I played on those as a child.
Those are amazing.
But I'll probably try to keep those.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Those are really neat though.
Just because, like, that's like almost like crafts.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's like folk art.
And I do have a couple other that are mine, probably not old enough to interest you, but, Clue, Carrier
Okay.
Strike, there's an old race set, like a slot
sure.
package, kind of cool. Stock market game, Battleship, old electric football.
Yeah.
I collect old Hot Wheels red lines, like old.
Right, yeah.
Like the old, what they call the Spectre Flames,
Mhm.
from like 67,
Sure.
68. Before they went in, the ammo was like 73. And none of these are like that's actually an old one, but it's so beat up with no, like that wouldn't be worth anything. Those are all things I put in.
Yeah.
The ones that were left behind, so they're not,
Are you wanting to keep them or those for sale?
No, those are sale.
Okay. Sure.
That was probably decent. Wagon may keep these.
Oh, I just love the old stuff. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah.
This is new. Those are
Alright.
probably newer. That's actually an old one. My kid painted it and ruined it, of course.
Yeah. That happens.
Oh, that would have been so cool. But it's missing some wheels and things.
Yeah. No, I'll take
You
those. for
finish
sure.
your thing?
And then, I'll definitely take the
As
slot
long-
cars.
Yeah.
And what's around here?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Right here, let's turn them upside down.
All right.
sent your homie a friend request again on Facebook.
That's what's up.
You probably ignore that shit though.
If you wanna, you can even maybe just stack a couple of them in there to get to what you want. If you feel comfortable with that.
Just let me know she was alive.
Yeah. Like this little bitch ain't going nowhere.
Kinda neat looking. That's really neat too.
So you did that with these burgers?
Hmm?
So you did that with these burgers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not a bad one. This is, football, so, yeah. Okay. So, these are hopefully you're interested in. I'm interested in those, and, this little marble thing? Yeah, and it was like a naval game that I pulled down, I think. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I'll do those cars for sure. Can you lay it on the bar? Sure. You have to do a spot for it. Right. You know, yeah, a decent look at some things. Cool. Yeah, it is, I think so. Those are in good shape. The box is a little roached, but that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. And these, let's see that. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a cool set. That is awesome. Yeah, for sure. Was that a speed thing? Putting the coins in there? A weight thing to help it maybe handle or something. I'm not sure. It's really neat though. Dad was an engineer, so even as a child, I'm sure he was trying to figure things out. Figure out that stuff. Yeah. That's cool. And that's just too neat right there. Right, it's almost like handmade stuff. Yeah. Yeah, all this stuff's in great shape. That was a graphic I did that time as a kid. Let's see. All that stuff. Yeah. That's a good one. Okay. Okay, thank you, sir. Kentucky Derby. I'm not sure on these, but that's really neat stuff.
I've got it at my house.
Love it.
More back there.
There's got a little bit back there. I'm not sure what else for sale, but there's some cool stuff.
Anything. They keep
Oh, really?
everything everywhere.
That's all I like to hear.
A whole little card.
Yep.
Hmm? What you say?
So what is this?
Froggy Flipper. He just goes and buys shit from yard sales and sell it. Resells it. Buying shit for like $3 and selling it for $30.
Piled up. I do have a question on one thing. I don't know if I need to ask him or.
Oh, and I got a Canon, do you do cameras?
Oh,
There's
absolutely.
a Canon camera upstairs with a
Okay.
big lens on it, and he said there's other lenses too.
Okay, sure. Like,
These
Uh-huh.
and the pins, would those be for sale too? Okay, cool.
It's gotta go.
Well,
It needs a home.
it just always seems to
It
be
needs a
good.
home.
Just grab. I don't know.
I wish I could put on there who I am so you guys can Google me easier.
Do you have any more scheduled?
Happening, not yet.
No?
I had word of one that they might want me to look at, but that was 2 days ago and I hadn't heard nothing.
I need to just like follow you on Facebook or something so I know when you're doing it.
But I don't even know how to. They screwed me up this time.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to set up the ad, and here I, balked that I could do this. I couldn't do it. It kept.
I couldn't do it.
I'm like, how else? Do you remember? What do you mean?
That's why
So I just faked it.
okay. That's why everything is saying like in stock now. I think I did some update and it's making
And it won't
everything
let
weird.
me do miscellaneous.
Oh, really?
I can't put it on so I had to put it on the furniture. And of course you can't have more than one,
Right.
so I got hits. I don't even know where to stick it. It's not going anywhere.
I'll try not to trip over it on the way over here.
I got it going somewhere. It's a part of it.
Yeah, this stuff, and then I'll look at the camera too, and then I'll settle up with you.
Are the comments coming through like? Yeah, they're coming through.
$20 for it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but it had. Yeah, it keeps repeating that same one right there for some reason. Because that was the first thing, and then Puff came in here and said a couple things, and now it keeps going back to this one over again.
That's true.
That's strange.
I'll see the camera.
I just noticed that too. Is that a fresh comment? I was about to respond, and I'm like, that's not even.
Nah, that shit been up. Recycling somehow.
Yep.
So put those aside and look at the camera, then we'll just finish it up.
Well, I put that ad on Facebook, and I had like 30 people hit me up like within 15 minutes. And the one piece everybody was hitting me up on, still here.
What's that?
Darmore.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty. Cool.
I know, right?
I might try to make a little Facebook market selling hand-me-downs, yard sale goods.
I'll take it.
Requirement. No.
Yeah.
He just likes stuff.
She just knows what I like.
I was on YouTube. Thank you, I found myself.
Oh, did you?
I embarrassed myself all the day.
Oh my gosh, people loved you.
You were on YouTube? Uh-huh. He's got a video on there. And I did a liquidation, just
What I
like
thought
this.
about for next
Okay.
time we have an
Of
event.
course, it was
It's gonna be a while, but have people on.
Still the best.
Set out the chips and stuff
It was
first,
unbelievable.
so they can fill up on
And
that.
so we just,
And then
we
we
weren't
can
even
go.
planning to really have a garage there, we were just sorting through it, and it's like, let's just put a sign out front and see what happens. And so then we did that, and we were getting good response, and we were digging through it, we weren't finding any money, so we put it on Marketplace, and here they come. And then he had, I think, carload.
Two, yeah. I came twice.
Oh, that's amazing. I wanted to know if you wanted any of these.
Those are cool.
Yeah, they are.
I think that's a dinky or a corgi, but my father got it in Europe.
Yep. It's really neat.
They're all good.
Alright, so I grabbed those two signs, and then we got this.
10.
Okay.
You got a camera that's got some extra glass in there? Nice old case.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Did you get the games?
I did. I got a big pile down there that I paid for, and I gotta start carrying it up here in a second. That's cool. I'll just double everything, then we're good.
There you go.
Yeah, I feel better about myself. Alright, I'll just start making trips.
Sure.
If that's cool.
Do your thing. You granted free access.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are neat. Was it this way?
Yeah, I did that same thing the first time.
I didn't know you were a fan of those. I may have a box of more corgis and things, so let me see.
Awesome.
I'm gonna sell this motherfucker everything I got in my house.
Oh, so many games. So many games.
Hey, those are probably nice. Okay. It's kind of sweet. Those are the ones that the stash in my old band. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. So quite a few. Some are mundane, you know. Right. And I wouldn't say any of them are mint. This is probably close to mint. Yeah. Many are distressed in wool. That was my favorite one. Oh, the Batmobile, that's amazing. Those two are old Jag. And then I did find another red line that's missing there. Oh, cool. No, I think it's after they didn't make the top. Oh, okay. The Spectre Flame ones came with the top, and it had a motor back there. Yeah. And then there's actually the oldest one.
It's Mickey.
It's the coolest of all. It's the old Green Hornet car. But you can check those out. Man, the graphic is good though. Right? Yeah, what do you want for these? How about 25
What is
bucks?
Miska
Yeah,
Muska?
sure.
Orange stuff.
I guess pretty decent. And some of them, you know, hopefully
Muska,
not.
Mickey
Yeah,
Mouse.
kind of like ambulance and oh, that's neat. Kind of decent shape.
What is it?
And then these cars got some decent.
I love that Batmobile. That's amazing. Has a little figure in it.
Right?
That's really cool.
And that's funny. But I thought,
Yeah, that's awesome.
there's in that closet up there.
Oh, really?
And
I did not get nearly enough sleep. Not good sleep at least.
Oh, really? That's amazing.
Most of the cars I get are usually around $200.
Yeah. So, like, you're still actively buying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So every day I look. Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
eBay and the Toy Peddler are really the two sites that I use. I don't sell anymore on eBay.
Yeah.
It just takes so much.
I was never much of a collector. Like, I've always bought and sold. But recently I started kind of, you know, clicking on that collector mind. And, you know, like, always looking for, like, Motu and G.I. Joe and Transformers and stuff like that.
I wish I had like the old like real hair,
Right.
12-inch.
Yeah.
Those are big.
I found a couple recently, but I mean they're in bad shape. But still, you know, they exist. I don't have change, so we're good. Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you. Absolutely, that's fantastic. But I thought that was close.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Pleasure as always. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Kind of thinking I might.
I'll have to dig pretty deep to find anything.
Yeah. I feel like I got the good stuff.
I bought that from my dad. As I fell off the back of the truck from my buddy.
Right.
Italian friend of mine. I think he's
An Italian friend of mine. What the fuck does that
So
mean?
it should be flawless. I don't think there's anything weird on there, so just erase it for it.
Yeah, you got it, man. Thank you so much, buddy. Good luck.
Absolutely.
Take it easy.
You know how them Italians are. Fucking guaps.
Oh, I'm sure it does, yeah. Nice. I'm excited to go through this stuff. Thank you. What was your name again? Chris Anthony. Yeah.
Garage. Whenever I walk up to the sale and see that Dina is running it, I know right then that the prices are going to be just stupid good. At that point, it just becomes a question of what kind of stuff am I going to find. If you're new to this channel, you might not have seen her before, but she has made a few appearances in videos just coincidentally, and I'm not exactly sure what the business model is there, but when she hires people like the fake liquidation garage sale thing, her goal is not to make money, it's to clear the house out as quickly as possible. So if your tile can actually get cheaper, the higher you spend. It's pretty crazy. I did kind of try to explain at this time that paying more than she was telling me, honestly, she wasn't always having it, and I'm not sure what good it did. Really, I found that the best thing that you can do is just try to load up with as much as possible, just to help her out and make it worth her time, and that's what makes her happy. But at the end of the day, it turned into a pretty amazing haul. So real quick, let me show you some of the stuff I picked up. Got a stack of board games here. I'm not a huge fan of selling used board games unless they kind of reach a specific price point.
they're just kind of annoying to deal with if you're making like 20 or 30 bucks, in my opinion. So like I said, make it worth their while, get some stuff out of there, and deal with it later. A lot of these will probably just go straight to the antique booth because they'll probably do well there. I know that these vintage electronic football games can do pretty well. This old Monopoly might do okay. I'm not really sure about the stock market. Clue and Battleship will go to the antique booth. Carrier Strike, I think is okay. A couple new old stock games still with the plastic on them. Backwards, I don't think is anything special. But this Pictionary, I think sells for like around 50 bucks. So that'll probably go online. Thought this old 10 marble bingo game was pretty cool. A couple carvings. This one should do alright, I think. It's made by Big Sky Bears out of Montana. I've done well with some of their stuff before. And then up here we have some slot cards. It's a slot card set. It's made by Strombecker. This is something I definitely want to see when I'm looking at a stack of board games because they often get mixed up in with board games. The old slot racing stuff can be worth a lot of money. This one looks like it's pretty much complete. And something that you want to see when you open up an old box of slot card track is extra cards. I see that a lot when I find old slot car stuff. This one does have the original cards in it right here, so those will go with the set. Hopefully their heads are in the box somewhere. I'm not sure yet. Doesn't matter a ton, but this one does have some extra cards with it, and these can definitely be where the money's at. It's got 3 extra cards. Haven't quite identified them yet. If I find anything similar, I'll put up some comps, but like I said, I don't really know. When all is said and done, I think I paid $100 for everything, which is just crazy, but that's how she does it. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if these 3 cars got the money back, if not more. A couple cool beer signs. There's a PBR sign. I think that's from like 1989 or 1990. And then this Miller High Life glass sign right there. Those look really cool. Bunch of smalls in here that probably really aren't worth a lot. Just, you know, like a lot of old checkers and chess pieces. There's an old Where's Waldo puzzle. There's a few Faulty Towers DVDs. A few of them still sealed. These might do okay as far as eBay smalls go. A vintage new old stock Phase 10 game and a vintage Skitbo game, new old stock as well. True View, you know, like a little viewfinder thing with a bunch of reels right there. So that'll make a decent little bundle. There's a Kentucky Derby game, stack of Sports Illustrated magazines, mixed in with some Street and Smiths magazines. Most of these are from the 70s and 80s. Thought those were kind of neat. This was from my first go round in the garage. It's a JVC SVHS-C camcorder. There's the model. Haven't looked this one up yet, but those usually do all right. A bunch of my favorite stuff were the old cars, especially this box here. It's in this old Vans off the wall box. The nice fellow that I met there, these were out of his old closet, so that was really awesome that he went and grabbed them for me so I could buy them. Most of these are Corgis. There's some pretty cool ones, like this old Batmobile. This one's really neat. Most of these definitely aren't mint condition, but anytime that you can buy vintage toys from the original owner, it just kind of adds a layer to it, in my opinion. So I was happy to buy all these, and they'll definitely be fun to research, but there's quite a few in here. Some of them are in better condition than others. Like this one looks pretty pristine, actually. There's a nice ambulance right there. The Gory tank's in great condition. There's the Green Hornet car that's pretty beat up. I think that's a pretty valuable car when it's in mint condition. This one's far from mint, but it's still very cool to have. This, along with the Batmobile, are probably my 2 favorites out of here. And then, of course, the old beat-up Matchbox and Hot Wheels cars. I think there's a couple red lines in here. Like this one, it's missing a couple tires, and it's in very bad shape, but it is in the red lines. And that's a red lines, too, right there. An old Grasshopper. That one's actually not in bad condition at all. I love finding this kind of stuff. From a monetary standpoint, probably the best find were right here. This old camera and this old stereo. Canon.
Got the 35mm film.
3 lenses, and they're all Canon brand lenses. There's one attached there, and I think there's 2 down here. But I did just run some counts on this.
You want to fix me a burger?
Pretty similar setup to this.
I don't need no tomatoes. I think there is a piece of tomato left. I don't need that.
You don't want it?
Hmm?
You don't want the tomato?
No.
If it's there, you don't want it? Or are you telling me don't cut a tomato? Because I don't have to cut a tomato, but if it's down there, I don't mind slapping it on there.
We gotta find her. If she just went Stitch or Lilo and Stitch, she went Stitch on both shoes.
Aside from like a few scratches on the wood, these are pretty pristine. This one
Stitch
here
on one
is
of
the
Lilo.
LT110 wideband FM multiplex stereo. It's a receiver. This one is an amplifier. It's an LK48. These on those look really solid. Kind of high end, so you kind of have to go on eBay and or point to kind of
That's it. Just a burger and
I mean, like,
couple $100.
you want me to just make it and put what I would put on mine, or what do you want it?
$600. I saw
besides cheese and tomato.
I don't want no cheese on it. Just put ketchup and mayonnaise and lettuce and tomato.
On North Point, like tracking over the last 10 years or so, the value is always there. People are always looking for them, and they're always willing to pay a premium. So whereas stereo equipment is something I generally overlook because I don't want to test it, I don't want to ship it, it's usually heavy. These honestly to me just look like works of art. I didn't want to leave without them just because they're beautiful. But yeah, very cool, and I'm definitely glad that I was there to be able to bring this home with me. Alright guys, so that's all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. I love ya. Bye. When they hear that cha-ching, and they all look at me, I guess they'll know I'm buying this crap.
Squarespace is everything to sell anything.
Nintendo.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything.
Let's go do that.
Thrifting ain't easy. I'm feeling creepy. Comping diapers on my eBay app. Okay, so last weekend at a yard sale, I met a viewer's wife, and she mentioned that he might have some stuff to sell. She didn't say really what it was, other than like maybe like some VCRs and stuff. So I gave her my number to give to him to text me, and he did reach out. So today we're going to go, I guess, to kind of a private pick of sorts. I have no idea what we're walking into. He just kind of said a lot of miscellaneous. So for better or worse, I'm going to take you guys along with me, and let's hope we find some pretty cool stuff. Good, man. How are you? I did, Anthony.
Nice to meet you. I like watching your shows.
Thank you so much.
We just been kind of putting stuff out, cleaning the attic kind of out.
Okay.
I figured probably for you, probably best just make a pile of stuff you want or something.
Sure.
I mean, it's, you know, we're gonna give you a good deal when you get rid of some of this stuff. So.
I appreciate that.
Hopefully there's things you can sell. You know.
Awesome.
But,
Awesome. I appreciate you contacting me. That's awesome.
Yeah, just look around. Pretty much all this stuff's up for grabs. All that stuff over there. I mean, you can see I collect junk.
Oh, wow.
I like that stuff. So, there might be a few other items in here for sale, but
Okay.
for the most part, all this stuff. And I was going to tell you too, some of these electronics, I'm not sure if they work and stuff, so if you wanted to take them and test them, and then if they didn't, you know, work something out later.
Okay.
We could pitch them. I don't know. I picked a lot of this stuff up. I'm not sure. I know some of it works, but I haven't had a chance to test it.
Okay. Where do you get stuff at? Just like.
Well, we do a little bit of everything. We go, you know, like YouTube garage sales. We like to go Goodwill and auctions sometimes. I even trash. So.
Oh, really?
So we do a lot of it. We do mainly Facebook.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, just, you know, open stuff up, look around, make yourself at home. Some of this stuff's posted right now on, like, I know you don't usually deal with big stuff, so, but, you know.
Cool. Yeah, I'm already seeing stuff, so I'm excited.
Yeah, cool, yeah, just make a pile, however you want to do it.
Okay, thank you, buddy.
And like I said, some of the stuff I'm not sure, my dad that works for
Right.
sure, so, you know, if you want, like I said, go home, test it out and stuff, and.
Yeah, we'll see what the pricing's like. I mean,
Okay, yeah.
like I'm okay with as-is pricing too.
Okay,
So
yeah, I'm not gonna beat you.
cool. All right. Do you have a lot of luck on Marketplace?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just do like the bigger stuff.
Yeah, that makes
Little
sense.
stuff doesn't do very good. And I was gonna try to get my boy to do some stuff on eBay, but he did a couple things and just didn't really want to do it.
Right.
We just haven't thought nothing of it.
Yeah. It's a grind for sure.
Yeah.
I do not anymore. For a while, I was a part-time mailman, just like mainly for the insurance. But then they wanted me to work pretty much full-time, so couldn't do everything. And this is more